So the Ruby on Rails guys have moved off the cloud and onto their own hardware. That's fair enough. And they're estimating they save 1.5 million a year. But what's interesting to me is the way that they're doing it. So they've got this huge server, fine. They use Docker to run containerized applications. Okay, so this is good so far, creating, containerizing your applications at the end of a CI/CD pipeline. This is good software engineering. What I'm thinking about though is this, and finally Camel to do zero downtime apps deploys and rollbacks. And then this sounds exactly like Kubernetes. And what they're saying is this set us helped us dodge the complexity of Kubernetes. So if we look at Camel, okay, this is from the Ruby on Rails guys, and it's a way to deploy applications. And I'm just thinking, are these guys reinventing Kubernetes? And they say they're not, but I can't help thinking they are actually. This is the source code. They've got a repo. There's a whole bunch of contributors. So the issue is Kubernetes. Is it really that complicated? Well, yes and no. Let's have a look. If I go to K3s, okay, K3s is a lightweight Kubernetes you can install on your local machine, in the cloud, anywhere really. But the installation is this. If you run that and you've already got Docker on your system, then you have Kubernetes installed, okay? So then the next step is how hard is it to actually install an application after that? And okay, if we look at actually deploy Rails web app Kubernetes. Step-by-step tutorial. What these guys? What I'm looking for here is a YAML, just kind of one YAML file that will install the application. Yeah, that's not it. Config map. Okay, here we are, a deployment. So this is what a YAML file is going to look like for an application deployment. You can see here, here's the Docker image that they're using. There's a bunch of other stuff, but okay, it's non-trivial to figure out what all this means, but it's not so difficult that you need to go away and recreate this. That's how I see it anyway. So if you've ever said to yourself, Kubernetes is complicated, but you actually haven't tried it, I would recommend giving K3s an install and a go. You can deploy applications locally and you're going to get over that learning curve for Kubernetes. And I think then you're going to really question whether the Ruby on Rails guys should have tried to rebuild all this or not. All right. Thanks for watching.